Howdy folks, my name is Al. I'm the inventor of Lure Charge products. What I have today is a demonstration of the relationship between your boat's bonding system, your trolling wire, and what a fish sees. I'm using identical pieces of trolling wire as an extension of each probe. That way, as you can see, I have a very small number there. Basically, I end up with start with a zero baseline. So all I'm going to do is measure the effect that this one has and what this one reads. What I'm going to do is represent a boat and its bonding system. Here's a piece of aluminum. Now, this is salt water, by the way. Here's a piece of brass pipe. Just a menagerie of metals I'm tossing in here. A nut and a bolt. A mixed metal. That turnbuckle's got aluminum as well as metal and zinc, whatever on it. And that's your boat's bonding system. That's your trolling wire. That's what a fish sees. Your voltage has basically gone nowhere. Well, I've been putting those pieces in there. And a black box, if you're not aware of what it does, it is designed to apply voltage to your trolling wire to create a field that a fish can read. And it travels a long way, and especially in salt water. It has been a common belief that your trolling wires have to be isolated from your boat's bonding system. And this is true as long as you're using a black box, simply because you're powering the electricity down the trolling wire, and you don't want to be powering it into the bonding system, so that's the reason for the isolation. If you're using trolling wire without a black box, then basically this is going to be for you. What I'm going to do is, I have another piece of trolling wire here. So I recommend connecting your downrigger cable and basically shorting it across to your bonding system. Now keep an eye on this one. And there, you have a reading that the fish sees out here. Normally you wouldn't use a wire clamp like that on your trolling wires. What I prefer to do is use something like a stainless steel carabiner, snap it around underneath your boom above the water line, so it just sits there and slides up and down, doesn't interfere with your fishing or your cannonball or anything. Have a piece of wire, probably a copper wire, and attach it to the bonding system on your boat. Now the bonding system can be, if you have an aluminum boat, can be basically any spot on the hull. A lot of guys have fiberglass boats, so and the only thing in the water is going to be the salt water, or excuse me, the outboard motor. So you want to have the bonding wire connected to the outboard motor and make sure that it has a good connection all the way through the outboard motor, so that your zincs are actually acting as your bonding system. Now some guys will say, oh yeah, I've got voltage on my trolling wires, because they hook up their meter, one to their bonding system, one to their trolling wire. They say, yeah, sure, I've got 0.4 volts there. But look what the fish sees. No change. When you're doing this, measuring your line voltage from your bonding system, all you're getting is a reading of a potential. And the circuit is only made because you've touched the wires from your meter. So there's no change for the fish. a lot of people are going to braided downrigger lines nowadays. And of course there's no way to get any voltage down through the braided lines or monofilament. So what I've done is design an electrochemical cell, a portable black box, which I connect up basically like that. It can go anywhere down near your cannonball on a dummy flasher, and it's just in line. These are long lasting. It's just a little electrochemical cell, and I'll put one in the water here. This is my sockeye model, and the water is only deep enough because I don't want any of these metals, nothing interfering with that and altering the results. So there you see, this one at this point in time is giving off over 0.8 volts. So there you have it. Any comments you'd like to make, any questions you have to ask, don't hesitate to get a hold of me. Thanks for watching, and good luck.